Cop killer Herman Bell out on parole after serving 47 years for the heinous murder of two New York City police officers. Nate Rogers has the full story. Nate?
Bill's 70-year-old Herman Bell is a free man today after serving 47 years in prison for brutally killing two New York City police officers. Now, Bell's release follows the Patrolmen's Benevolence Association working desperately to get the parole decision overturned.
We will continue to fight in court to get another opportunity to sit before another parole board.
NYPD officers Joseph Piagenti and Waverly Jones were killed May 1st in 1971 outside a Harlem public housing project. Bell reportedly shot Piagenti 22 times while the officer was pleading for his life. Bell, Anthony Bottom, and Albert Weinstein were convicted of the murders in 1973. The Black Liberation Army, an entity of the Black Panther Party, took responsibility for the attack.
They should have received the death penalty.
State Senator Marty Golden stood with PBA members and other officials earlier today demanding parole laws be strengthened.
This governor is doing nothing but kowtowing down to the lowest common denominator in society, and that's violent criminals. And we cannot allow that to happen.
Bell was denied parole 7 times previously. This time, the parole board reportedly granted his wish after Bell admitted that he was not a political prisoner, just a murderer. Bell also earned a bachelor's and master's degree and mentored fellow inmates while in prison. Now, also noteworthy to mention, Anthony Bottom is up for parole this coming June. The state appellate court will now review Bell's case to see if his parole should be overturned. In New York, I'm Nate Rogers for Chasing News.
Thank you, Nate. All right, let's bring in our A-plus panel to break this down. I'm joined by attorney Misty Maris. Good to see you, Misty. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Pop culture expert Lisa Durden back with us. Always good to see you, Lisa. And former prosecutor and now defense attorney Bob Bianchi. Bob, I'm going to start with you on this. I stand with the PBA, with the cops and their families. I think this is an outrage, a travesty. This man killed 3 police officers. It's 2 in New York City in cold blood, killing one with his own weapon as he begged for his life. It's despicable. What do you think?
I'm all for rehabilitation and people who have made a singular, a bad thing that they've done and tried to rehabilitate themselves. Bill, I note that they're saying, oh, he's now repudiated his terrorism. He was recently charged with assaulting a corrections officer in the institution. This is not the guy that should get parole. It sends a horrible message to the community. It's a disrespect to every police officer, and may I add, it is a danger to this community. Mark my words.
Lisa, what do you think? I mean, I agree with Bob on the redemption. Some people can have it. He's been denied 7 times and only recently said that, okay, I will not say I'm a political prisoner anymore. Seems to me this is exactly the guy you keep behind bars.
First of all, I can't stand when people say cop killer. That's so inflammatory, and they usually tag it onto black people who kill cops like Assata Shakur.
Well, this guy killed cops.
But
what else would you call him?
He killed people.
Would you prefer
Cops'
cop
lives
murderer?
are hold on.
Wait a minute.
Cops' lives are no more valuable than our lives.
I'm sorry, that's not what the law is.
Valuable.
That is not what the law is.
I understand that, but I'm saying I don't agree with the law. We don't all have to agree with the law. Now, the second thing is he got the maximum, and he served 40 years of his sentence. He's gotten college degrees with an S. The man is 70 years old. Let him out. He served his time.
So let me ask, Missy, kills a father in cold blood. Move away from the cop killer. Killed the man. Killed the man begging for his life. I have a family. I've got children. Killed him in cold blood and called himself a political prisoner for decades. I think a travesty of justice. What do you think?
Well, first of all, yes, those crimes are heinous, but let's not forget what the subject matter of the Police Benevolent Association's appeal is, that before his parole hearing, he had postings online supporting terrorist organizations, information that showed he was part of a terrorist group. Now, their appeal says the parole board didn't see any of that because it was scrubbed before his hearing. So that, to me, that's risk to society. Again, whether it's true, the parole board should have all of the facts when they make this determination.
Board, people have laws and they don't respect their own laws. Well, the laws are in place. The laws are in place. Respect your own laws.
Lisa,
the parole board said, let the man out. He's free.
Okay, but Misty brings up an unbelievable point that it was scrubbed so the parole.
We don't know that
Lisa,
to be
let
true.
me just finish the sentence. That they didn't know that, and we do know that he recently assaulted a corrections officer, demonstrating lawlessness with regard to another law enforcement official. Bill, I've done this 30 years. As a certified criminal trial attorney,
I don't believe it.
This is the wrong guy to parole.
The solution, you sentence cop killers to death. You don't have this conversation then. Thank you.
Cop killer Bill, really, Bill? Really?